in search. Actually, let's do this. So if I go to the community feed and I search for local LLM, it's the second graphic. Okay. So let me explain this graphic. What this talks about on the left-hand side of it is Apple versus PC Workstation. The big difference here is that the term unified memory is really important. So when you buy a Mac, the M-Series Macs, and it's got 64 gigs of unified memory, both the GPUs and the CPUs can use the same memory. When you buy a PC, you've got RAM for your CPU, and then you've got graphics cards with VRAM for the GPU. You have to be able to run whatever model on the amount of GPU RAM you have access to. So if you've got like a really good CPU, but small video memory on a PC, that's not great. So the reason people like Macs is that it's just it's like one layer more simple. Okay. Screenshot plate, please. Got it. Thanks so much. Okay, so here are the tiers. So these were the tiers I was considering. People that are buying like Mac Studios are buying Mac Studios with 512 gigabytes of unified memory, and then they're stacking 4 of those together, or they're buying 128 gig Mac Minis and stitching those together into a 512. But I have the 64 gigabyte one. I can run the Qwen 3.6 model, the 31 billion parameter model. If I had the 128, I could run like bigger 70 billion class models or higher quantization of these smaller models. When you start getting into like things like GLM 5.2, you need like 512 gigabytes or 1,000 gigabytes, 1024, something like that. Okay, but this graphic is in community feed. Just look up local LLM